Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vaedren here, my agent. And where we last left off, we were on the refueling asteroid of Mek-Shar. In an unfortunate series of incidents, it seems Darth Shar met her unfortunate end, and the Republic fleet managed to refuel without incident, managing to continue their journey onwards to Corellia, making the Empire's job that much more difficult when they go to attack the Corellian shipyard there. So, let us continue, shall we? Before we actually move on, we do actually have a few bits of mail. Of course, Koth we send off to deal with the exchange, trying to gain a stronger foothold on Zakul. Hopefully the Zakulians will be able to sort that out. We have Veek the Sneak, of course. Things are running smoothly now that our little problem is out of the way. Never forget you have a friend on Mek-Shar. A friend who is in a much better position after your timely assistance. Excellent. Major Annery, of course. You should have seen how many security droids that Junk and Nutcase crammed into the storehouse we attacked. We have Lord Tarnix thanking us for cleaning up the mess. With Shar out of the way, you can rest assured that these criminals will learn their place. He must be the apprentice of Darth Shar. He wasn't a fan of her needlessly convoluted political ploys. So now he is in charge of trying to bring Mek-Shar into the Imperial fold. And of course, Malgus, your feeble efforts have jeopardized our operation. Victory over the Republic is within our reach, but your mishandling of these missions could cost us everything. How is it that you, who have accomplished so much, display such incompetence? With reinforcements streaming in, the Republic has the advantage. If we falter in the slightest, the best opportunity to claim the galaxy the Empire has ever seen will be squandered. Aha. So, we are meeting with Major Annery on the right Nova to plan Objective Meridian.
Commander, everyone else is with the fleet en route, save the Emperor, of course. He's back on Droman Cass. I'll connect us.
Commander, thank you for joining us. I was saddened by the necessity of Darth Shar's death. I had always enjoyed her devious mind. But in times like these, loyalty and focus are equally important.
If only your operations had resulted in fewer Republic reinforcements, our work on Corellia would be more straightforward.
I regret that we couldn't do more to weaken the Republic's position.
All the same, we still have some advantages over our foes. Given that the enemy is unaware of the details of our strategy, their fleets will assume a flexible defensive formation in geosynchronous orbit above the Meridian complex shipyard. Contrary to their expectations, I will take most of our ships to the far side of Corellia, forcing at least some of their vessels to break formation and engage us.
What makes you so certain that they will follow you?
Indiscriminate bombardment of the planet's surface. Cities, industrial centers, resource caches. We will be impossible to ignore.
Taking a huge fleet to serve purely as a diversion. You expect us to believe that's your only objective?
My only objective is victory for our empire.
With their formation broken, our technological advantages will allow us to punch through the remaining defenders and conduct a surface assault on the complex. The last of our dreadnoughts equipped with Isotope 5 reactors will escort the ground assault force through the enemy's blockade. Meanwhile, the silencers commanded by Moff Pyron will destroy any Republic capital ships that attempt to interfere.
Tell me more about these silencers.
Harrower dreadnoughts, modified to carry state-of-the-art mega-laser main cannons. They can destroy enemy capital ships in a single shot.
Once we reach the planet's surface, we will attack the Meridian complex from multiple directions, seize its control center, and disable the shields protecting it from orbital bombardment.
From there, our ships reduce the complex to slag, and the Republic's best hope for victory crumbles into dust.
Splendid. I do enjoy the intricacies of your strategies. But what of our honored guest? How do you plan to include the Alliance?
The silencers are vulnerable to starfighter attack. With the Alliance fleet to escort them, that risk is all but nullified.
As for the commander, I would welcome such a deadly ally in my surface attack group.
I'm ready to launch right away.
Rendezvous with these coordinates. Our attack begins as soon as you arrive, Commander.
I shall look forward to reports of our great victory. Good hunting.
My boys have a ship fueled and ready for us. They're practically drooling. Most of them have never seen a battle this big. They'll be competing for the most kills. Care to join the pool? Winner takes any interesting gear or other goodies we managed to plunder on the way out.
Count me in. I can't lose.
That's the spirit. Everyone's gonna go twice as hard when they find out they're competing with you, shall we?
How interesting.
Commander, proceed to these coordinates to join our assault formation.
All ships are in position and report ready.
Let the battle begin.
Wow. The Empire, I was going to say, is vastly outnumbered.
Proceeding with bombardment, targeting all major population centers.
Silencer Group, move to your designated firing points. Surface Attack Group, advance.
Isotope 5 generators at maximum output. Engines at 322%, shields at 563%.
Energy levels like that, flying this close together, our little ships will never even show up on their scopes. We're all but invisible.
They're concentrating fire! Trying to pick us off one by one!
Ignore them. Maintain course and speed.
Shields failing. For the Empire! Holding course! Holding!
We have breached the Republic's defensive line.
All ships, break formation. Scatter!
They can't shoot at us now. If they miss, they'll hit their own people on the surface.
And what are we supposed to do if they don't miss?
Die, I guess. Same as any other day.
Surface Attack Group, proceed to your landing coordinates. The final phase of the battle is about to begin.
And here we go. I believe this is another story mode flashpoint.
There are more ground cannons than anticipated. All shuttles proceed to secondary drop zones.
Squad, you're watching our backs. Republic's gonna send everyone they've got to reinforce this shipyard, so be ready to rack up some big kill counts. Contest starts now. A point for every kill. Officers are 5, vehicles and Jedi count for 10. And if you die, you're out. So don't get reckless out there. Understood?
We won't let you down, Major.
You never do. Hop to it. Ready, Commander?
You have an interesting way of motivating your troops.
Confidence will keep a squad alive better than any armor or weapon. Gotta win in your head before you can win for real. Let's start some trouble.
It's a shame you're working for the Empire. Okay. I was going to say the silencers. I can't really see the fleet battle happening right now. Or a project that was scrapped by a member of the Dark Council, Darth Thanaton. And yet, as a Sith Inquisitor, you held back the project. And we have a location of this Meridian complex. Indeed. Corellia is already a prominent home for shipbuilding, but none of its myriad starship construction facilities can compare with the innovations of the newly constructed Meridian complex shipyard. Nestled along the shoreline near Coronet City, the facility structure is like most others. A grand sweeping shell, filled with the promise of fleets of ships soon to launch towards the stars. Its high corridors snake their way inward like a metallic labyrinth, eventually terminating at the primary production spire. The towering structure looms high above Corellia's surface, a monument to the engineer's recent achievements. Rumored to be derived from the advanced technologies of IOCAF, this facility is capable of producing warships 3 times faster than its predecessors, while requiring only a fraction of the energy consumption. This alone makes it a crucial addition to the Republic's assets in a time of severely limited resources, and a severe threat to the war efforts of the Sith Empire. And here we go.
Enemy artillery incoming!
We seem to be receiving a call constantly. That's better. Okay, time to push forward. We need to find a way to gain access to the Meridian complex spire.
Push up! We need to get off this beach. We're sitting banthas out here.
Got something for ya! we could hit Axial Park while we're here. Bet I could find some nice cuttings for my garden.
Now is not the time. Oh, nice. Nice shot. I mean, it's a shame that we're having to cut through all these Republic forces once again. But we're maintaining our cover. Can't exactly be helped.
You're approaching the main Republic defensive line. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Incoming!
And we're up to the first boss. And the Major's got... Yeah, we're in trouble. Oh no, she's here. Good. I'm sure last time our companion was stuck. And wasn't able to help us in this fight. Excellent. Let's keep pushing forward. Yeah, so this is the coastline next to Coronet City. I can see the structure is very similar to the likes of Labor Valley. Getting closer to the complex now. Another checkpoint here. Doesn't seem to be the direction we're going in.
Aye, aye.
You're near the industrial monorail that services the spire. If it is still operational, it will be the fastest way inside.
Excellent. What? Who do we have here? Solonian and Master Jakia Halcyon.
I will not let your death be in vain.
So I think we enraged the Jedi Master here, thanks to killing his companion.
Aye, aye.
And onwards and into the Meridian complex. Taking a ride on the monorail here. Just give me just a moment. So as long as we make sure the shields around the shipyard don't collapse, and we don't provide the silencers too much fighter support, this battle should greatly go in favor of the Republic, both on the ground and in space. Here in the central spire. We just need to make our way up to the shield generator, which I believe is on one of the upper floors. Bye! Had to weaken them a bit first, as I feel that drop wouldn't have been enough to kill them.
Close one there. Up to maintenance control. That seems promising. Hands up!
Don't shoot! I'm a pacifist.
Who are you?
I'm Theron Cedrax, obviously. Preeminent expert in exotechnology and senior design engineer for this facility.
Theron, huh? Don't you have a buddy named Theron?
Another Theron? He probably spells it the stupid way. Presumably, you're here to seize control of the facility? Or perhaps to sabotage the defensive systems?
Good guess. You're smarter than you seem.
I can assure you, it would be impossible to seem as smart as I am. I would love to make a grand speech about never giving up and choosing death over dishonor, but the truth is, the situation is out of my hands. All defensive systems, shields, anti-aircraft guns, and so on, have been transferred to the secondary control station near the top of the spire. All of this equipment is useless now. So there's really nothing to be accomplished here, and nothing I can help you with.
Commander.
Apparently the shield controls have been transferred to another control center higher up in the spire.
Is that so?
None of the computers will respond, my lord. And I'm seeing some lightsaber burns over here.
That was the Jedi, Tau Adair. She's commanding the last of the facility's guards. She severed the connection as soon as control was transferred, then headed upstairs.
Then we have our target. Commander, on Ossus, we united our strength to crush the Jedi who tried to oppose the Empire. It's time we repeated that triumph. Join me, and together we will win a victory for the Empire that will change the course of the galaxy forever.
Together we'll be unstoppable.
Major, hold this position, no matter the cost.
Yes, my lord. And what about him?
The scientist who built this facility could be very useful. We should keep him alive.
Whatever you say.
I should have stayed on Nar Shaddaa.
We'll keep you covered. Good luck up there.
Theron, of course, being, I think, a Jedi consular companion.
Moving out.
Ah, Malgus. Keeping an eye on us, are you? Okay, up to the auxiliary control center.
Hold it! Oh no.
Steady. Fear is a deadly weapon, but only if you let them have it.
Drop your weapons. Surrender. There's no need for more blood today.
We won't back down.
Fools. Not one of you could hope to defeat us.
You're not fighting one of us. You're fighting all of us.
Then you will all die.
Yeah, about that all of you thing.
We will stop now, here and now.
No mercy.
Well, we have to make it look convincing.
Me.
Oh, all of you.
Attack as one! We can win! The Force is with me!
You are beaten. Your shipyard will be obliterated. Your Republic will crumble. And your fellow Jedi will be hunted to extinction. Your destruction is inevitable.
As inevitable as gravity!
Catastrophic structural damage detected. Shield power at maximum. Evacuation protocols recommended.
Ooh.
Henry, the Jedi smashed the controls. There's no way to bring down the shields.
I copy. Raven to command. Shield controls disabled. No alternate controls available. Please advise.
All units, evacuate. The mission has failed. The shields cannot be disabled in time. Regroup at RV Point Crash.
You heard her, people. Move out. Fall back, everyone. Fall back!
What a terrible shame. And it was all going so incredibly well.
Commander, that was just about the finest work I've ever seen. I know you're in the thick of it, but stop by the cantina later. Same place as last time.
Have you lost your mind? Why would you call me here?
Well, showing up in person seemed a bit risky. See you soon.
The strategy was clearly flawed. There can be no other explanation.
The strategy was perfect. The fleet held up on its end.
You suggest that Darth Malgus and the Alliance Commander, perhaps the two deadliest beings in the galaxy, are the ones who fell short.
No, I merely suggest that our strategy was not at fault.
Ah, here is our beloved ally now. I'm sure there is a perfectly understandable explanation for these events.
Malgus isn't the man he was. He slowed me down and gave the enemy the time they needed to ruin our plan.
Where is Malgus now?
Never you fear, he lives on, though his recovery may take some time.
Not unlike our fleet in the aftermath of this battle, the silencers remain intact, thanks to the cover provided by the Alliance fleet. But our Isotope 5 reserves are all but depleted, and we lost many more ships than we'd anticipated. All of this might have been a worthy trade in case of victory, but in defeat, we will be forced to cede significant territories.
Then we must turn to our beloved allies to find the strength we require. My dear Commander, we must depend on your alliance now more than ever before.
If your Dark Counselors were as focused on the Empire's future as their own, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Let's continue this conversation alone, Commander. The rest of you may go. The shortcomings of the Dark Council have become apparent. They carry out the daily functions of the Empire well, but cannot be relied upon in war. The Empire requires an organization more suited to direct, decisive action, free of the interference of the Dark Council. A group answerable only to me. Our past Emperor had such a group, the Hand. But its members were a pack of fanatics and madmen. So I will form my own Hand. Its members will be the Empire's most powerful and loyal warriors. From now on, your alliance will coordinate operations alongside the Hand only. The Dark Council will hold no sway over your affairs. Fighting together, the Alliance and the Hand will be too powerful for any enemy to withstand. Our Empire will be unstoppable.
Do you plan to have Malgus serve in the Hand?
I do. He will act as your liaison as well, once he's able. I'll have to find someone else to fill in. For the time being, rest and prepare your people for the battles ahead of us. After all, victory favors the prepared. Farewell.
That turned out differently than I expected.
I don't care. The body count is too high.
This is war. Deaths are inevitable.
I don't believe that. We could have stopped Krovos. We should have.
Theron.
I know you didn't pull the trigger on all of those civilians, but you didn't do anything to stop it. What's the point of taking them apart from inside if you're not saving any lives along the way?
A spy really should be more flexible. I confess, being fully funded by the Empire might have made our daily operations easier, but I have no qualms with our current arrangement. I'm told there's quite a raucous party up in the officers' lounge. Would you care to be the star guest? Yes, that's a much better idea. Hey, thanks again for finding me that bottle. Of course. If you need anyone to share it, count on it. Mind if I borrow him a minute? I'll find you later. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Ossus wasn't even that long ago. We've already made it through so much. That's war, I suppose. Still, most grunts aren't lucky enough to work with the deadliest fighter in the entire galaxy. Which reminds me, congratulations, contest winner. Your prize is in the mail.
I'd like to dedicate my killing achievements to the many, many people who've tried to get in my way over the years.
Never miss an opportunity for practice. I actually came to talk about something else. Back on Corellia, I didn't actually make it out with the rest of the shuttles. Got caught under some falling debris and all the chaos. I wouldn't have made it out at all if they hadn't lent me a hand.
Who?
An old ally you never met.
You're the one who tried to kill me on Mek-Shah.
Don't take it personally.
It was a test. Nothing more.
A test you actually passed.
What are you talking about?
I am Lord Scourge, once a loyal servant of the Empire.
Kira Carson, Jedi Knight. Not thrilled to be here.
All three of us have fought the same enemy. The former Sith Emperor, Tenebrae, Vitiate, Valkorian, whatever you wish to call him. We know he was once a part of you. And we both felt his destruction, but he has always been a master of deceit. We had to be sure that he wasn't lingering in your mind, hidden, waiting to come out only in the most dire circumstances. Now, we are sure.
I don't see Jedi and Sith cooperating very often, outside of my alliance. How did you end up working together?
That is a very long story.
We can't risk saying more here. Let's travel to your base on Odessen. It should be safe for us to talk there.
About what?
The final, gruesome weapon of Tenebrae.
Nope, and the creepy music is back. Meanwhile...
What a mess.
I have removed all compromised components. Where shall we begin repairs?
Checking the failsafe is always first. Emperor Vaedren had us double the explosive charges after the Osis mission. It was a real pain to hook up.
Yes. I examined the device after removing it. Highly complex.
You removed it? What are you thinking?
It was rendered inoperable due to damage. Replacement is required. Interestingly, it was the only damage not caused by crushing impacts. The exterior perimeter was actually cut by a high heat implement.
Oh no.
Give me the droid. And a ship.
He's loose and he's pissed. And so ends the Onslaught expansion, I believe. Oh. We have a lot of follow-up quests available to us, though. We actually also picked up a General Tactical. I think we've had before. Might have a couple of these. And an Objective Meridian Decoration Crate. A gravity well generator. Very well. We have mission boards on Onderon and Mech Shah we can make use of. Very well. Oh no, the Onslaught expansion is still going on. Obviously, Jonas would like us to check in. And of course, we have these. This odd pairing in the form of Kira Carson and Lord Scourge. We will get ourselves back to Odessen for but a moment. A perfect place to take a break once more. And when we come back, I suppose we will get in contact with Jonas and the SIS and see what else they would have of us. I was hoping to sow more discord with Darth Krovos and the other Dark Counselors. We could have chosen probably to tell her to spare the civilians, which is why Farron was rather mad at us. The other saboteur option, or the only saboteur option I thought I noticed, didn't seem to have any results. Or didn't sow discord or dissent as I had planned. Oh well, no matter. We'll take a break here though. We have come a long way once more. It seems like the end of a chapter once again. And now we're moving into another major event here with the Onslaught story arc. Thank you all for joining me though, as always. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.